Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay, we need to fix the source there. There we go. Oh, chat. Audio level's looking good. Let's reset that. Alright. We got cat butt in the frame. Cat butt in the frame. I think we're ready to go. Day 2. Back to Elden Ring. Alright, I was running out a bit of steam yesterday. Mostly because I think I had finished doing a lot of the bigger tasks. I wanted to... Oh yeah, and I was trying to decide on a weapon that I was going to settle on. Yes. Alright, I wasn't really feeling it yesterday, but let's go with the war pick. It's a bit basic, but I don't really use hammers a lot. This is supposed to be a smashy paladin. I think it fits. What ashes can we put on it again? Oh, did I already put Sacred Blade on it? What did I do? Yeah, okay, it's got Sacred Blade on it. It's already doing holy. So we can... Alright, you know what? While we still don't have a lot of, we still don't have a lot of options open to us as far as miracles go. I think that'll be a good. It's still not quite as great as my beloved Square Off, but I think the raw smashy power of the hammer. Oh, that's right, and it stays enchanted for a bit after, too. Yeah, the raw smashy power of the hammer should go a bit farther in breaking through shields and stuff. That's why they got him after all, right? Let's do it. Let's go for it. No regrets.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arm.
Alright, I think we'll leave it at that for now. Good enough. The other thing I wanted to do was start getting a more knightly armor set going on. Oh, I was gonna maybe buy the iron equipment. Oh god, this is gonna be 13.5 thousand souls if I want to get all the knight armor here. Or I could just farm stuff somewhere. Let's farm the Godric Knight armor. Maybe not right now, though. Okay, alright. I remember a thing I wanted to do. But not why I wanted to do it. It's okay. We'll keep going. but also because we're right here too. Let's just come here and talk to... oh no, I forgot your name too.
You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a Gill Lake, fledgling. A dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad, or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake. Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late. Don't be a fool.
Alright. We are obviously not going to heed that warning. Let's come over here and loot these rooms. Dragonburnt ruins. Ruins. Ruins? Dog. Got us another nice stone sword key there. I could hear him somewhere. Okay, I was not expecting another one to be there already. Normally those guys aren't aggro. Couldn't just leave me alone though, could you? Ugh, those dogs, okay. Got some lilies over here. It'll be a while, I think, before we get that recipe. I honestly can't even remember what book it's in. But at least you'll have a nice stash ready for when you do. Alright. So this is a fun, nasty trick. A lot of new players discover this right away over here. Oh, also rats. Okay. Man, you really gotta beware of the rats in this game. I swear I'm more afraid of the rats than I am of the dogs. They will gang up on you so easily. It's a trap! So you can't escape those transporter traps if you're fast enough and you see the smoke and you roll out of the way. I actually wanted to get caught in that one, so that one works. But... So, that takes you over here to the Celia Crystal Tunnel. And you'll notice if you look at your status bar, oh, there's actually two icons up there that mean you can't warp. And I think one of those is because we're already inside in indoors location. Woo. Woo. Okay. Wow, made easy work of that. But yeah, one of those indicates that we can't teleport because we're at an indoors location, and the other indicates we can't teleport because we were caught in a trap chest. And I do feel this is one of the bad points of the game, is that it does a poor job of illustrating that to you. Because in order to heal from a trap chest, heal the status effect from a trap chest, all you have to do is rest at a site of grace, which you're going to do here. But because you're still inside, you'll notice, no, it's still there. Anyway, you still can't teleport because you're still inside. So if we come out here, oh, I actually have to rest at the site of grace. That's what it was. All right, so let's rest. And yeah, now you see one of them disappeared. And if you're paying attention, it did actually have kind of like a little white fuzzy mist around it to indicate that was the one. But then, yeah, you'll open the app, find that you still can't teleport. And it may not be entirely clear yet which reasons are for why. But all you have to do is the second you walk out, you can see you can teleport away from Caelid. You don't have to get involved in this nightmare right now if you don't want to. But there was a thing oh, I remember the thing I was going to go for. Yes. This right here is actually a really nice miracle, I think. Is this Poison Mist? But that one I won't be using in this playthrough because I'm considering it evil. We're paladins, we're not gonna poison things. There is, though, a holy weapon art over this way. Okay. Let's pick up a bunch of things first. Rotten stray ashes, which are absolutely huge. Touch this site of grace here. And here's a developer message. Stop by the shack beyond the southern gate. And he points you to it over in that direction. We're not going to bother with that now. But if you run up through the town here of invisible sorcerer assassins, so beware. But you can... Whoops, that's not the direction I wanted. You can get a quick golden seed over here. Good. Alright. Oh no. Okay, that was fine. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here right now. There's also a really good staff for mage classes. I just want... There's a really bad boss fight here too. I gotta... Oh, that was an arterial leaf. What? Okay, cool. Don't want to stumble into a nasty boss fight that I can't win. But we do want this guy. Yeah, this one here. And those dragonflies. There we go. Okay, that one blows up, but we got the sacred ring of light. I didn't notice before, but those guys are particularly big. Whoa. Jeez. Yeah, I always thought, oh my god, and they do so much damage too. Okay. Oh my god. Am I gonna die to some dragonflies? Their heads are good for making the anti-poison boluses, though. So, definitely worth it if you can pin them down. But as you can see, that can be proved to be difficult sometimes, too. So, whatever. We're done. This is all I wanted from Caleb for the moment. And then, other than that, I think maybe we'll go back to Limgrave, clean up some of the dungeons there, and start on Weeping Peninsula. And I really hope I can even use that ash I just picked up, otherwise I'm going to be a little bit upset. I can't. What does it go on? Also, my flasks need 2 golden seeds to level up now, so that one I picked up I can't even use right now, but that's fine. Pole arms. Great spears accepted. Do we want to do a pole arm build then? Halberds, maybe. I think halberds are your decent paladin weapons. Let's get a halberd. Let's get ourselves a halberd and see how we feel about it. Okay, but yeah. Let's come all the way back to do this dungeon here. This is going to be so easy. Mop it up in no time flat. Oops. Put the torch on for now. There we go. Oh yeah, this was the wolf cave. So that's another thing that I like about Elden Ring's dungeon design, is some of them can start to feel a little repetitive after you've done them a bunch of times, but most will usually have at least one element going for them, one thing that makes it unique. And this one is wolves. Kadoosh! Okay, well, no, you come back down here. Whoops. Don't let wolves sneak up on you. Another cracked pot. Very nice. Alright, did we get all the delicious cave moss? Sorry, puppies. And these right here, the silver fireflies, I like those a lot. They give you, or they're ingredient for making the, do I have it yet? Silver pickled fowl foot. Which, like the gold pickled fowl foot, This one boosts rune acquisition, so that's good if you want to farm runes to level up. The silver pickled foulfoot boosts item acquisition, so if you're grinding for a specific weapon drop or armor drop or item, those can be really good. I honestly really don't find myself using the golden pickled fowl's feet a lot. But yeah, if you're doing purposeful grinding, absolutely helpful. What ashes do we have? Oh yeah, the Rotten Stray ashes that I picked up. Very good early game ashes. As you saw, super easy to get to. Just take the trap chest and then right outside the cave after you escape. And this is a kind of nippy little dog that'll slowly inflict Scarlet Rot, which is this game's version of Toxic, just the more severe poison effect. Let's just go with the jellyfish for now. And, oops, let's put the crossbow back on. Load it. Ooh, bless the smashy weapons. Oh no! Jellyfish, why? Nice. That guy's really not hard. He can be a tad bit aggressive and intimidating for the early game, especially because he's got weapon combos that'll go off for a couple hits. But otherwise, yeah, very, very not bad. And that was the Flame Drake Talisman I got. Go ahead and take the marker off of that. The Flame Drake Talisman is just fire resistance. Yeah, the Lance Talisman that we got before, that's enhances attacks while on horseback. Arrow's Reach increases effective range of bows. The Assassin's Crimson Dagger, that's the one we gotta equip now. Heals on critical attacks. And stamina recovery speed. Yeah, I guess we're still feeling pretty good about this. Okay. Let's keep moving on. What else we got? Oh yeah, I wanted to get a recipe for making some of the greases. Elemental greases. So there's one down here. We come down to this grace. And then follow this horse rider back to camp. Or maybe not him? Where is it? Right over here. Yeah, okay, so he was going back to camp. Or there's a couple of them walking around. But these runes here, you can kind of see they're crashed down on both sides. And they built a camp in the middle, and I'm already getting attacked by dogs. Oh, I think there's something up here, too. Just ingredients. Okay, I thought there was an item up there. It's not worth going up there for the rune fragments. What do we got? Okay. Jeez, we got like 4 of those nasty guys and a bunch of wolves, too. Oh, look at the wolves running around over there. Aw. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Got the mama wolf and a couple little babies wandering around the Pride Rock. Like 2 packs of a couple wolves running around too. Aw, I like that little behavior. That's so nice. Alright. Yeah, let's sneak down around the other side and pick them off one at a time. Not feeling super great with my odds on this one. But hey, getting more mushrooms for all the holy water pots I'm going to be using up. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna wait until Horse Guy's out of camp. Is that going to draw everybody else's attention? Nope. Ugh. Oh, you still got me. Jerk. Oh yeah, and see how that crit got me back to almost full health, just from the little bit of damage I took from fooling around. There we go. Armor's Cookbook number 1, the first one. So yeah, crafting in this game is really non-intrusive. You just find the ingredient books. It gives you the recipes, and as long as you have the ingredients to make it, you just craft it instantly. So this gives us fire grease, drawstring fire grease, and fireproof dry deliver. The fire grease is what applies the fire elemental effect to your weapon for like a minute or a minute and a half or something. Drawstring grease applies faster, like almost instantly, but only lasts for about 12 seconds or so, so it's easier to do it mid-battle. And the fireproof dry deliver is the fire resistance item. What's the two-hand like on this? Is that mostly the same? It's a little bit different. Doesn't have that ground smash finisher. R2 is an overhead. Okay. Oh, I healed the wrong flask there. I was doing so good. I almost had that. I don't know where that other guy came from. Didn't I? He was out front. I got talking, and then I only killed 2 before taking the horseback guy. Okay. I want those runes back, so I gotta stop messing around or I won't get them. Oh no, there were 2 guys on horse. Nasty, nasty. Alright, whatever. Got the runes, got the items. I think we're done with this place. There's nothing else I need from here right now. What else we got? Oh, there's a site of grace over here. Yeah, this one. Doop. On some more herba. Oh, yeah, Assassin's Approach is just fun to use sometimes, because it silences you, but... Okay, yeah, let's get rid of, Urgent Heal. We'll do Bestial Sling and Assassin's Approach. Herba. Let's go ahead and make some... Yeah, fire grease. Here we go. Root resin and smoldering butterflies. So... let's do like 5 of those. And then we'll put one... there. Yeah. We're counting fire as a holy element. Fire and lightning are good. We'll generally avoid magic and frost and gravity. Fire's good. Oh, I can't use it though because I enchanted holy on my weapon, right? Yeah. I'm gonna want 2 different weapons at some point too. What is this area? Okay, so I haven't used any of the spirit springs yet that allow Torrent to jump much higher. But one of the interesting things with them, these kind of updrafts you can see occasionally, is that you can also fall down onto them safely. So like this. Aim for the bushes. You'll kind of see a bit of wind form around Torrent's feet as you're falling if you did it right. Now let's do this. Oh, instant kill, because it was holy. Instant kill. There we go. There are some very real benefits already to our paladin class. Look at us just smash those skeletons. Skeletons hate holy crushing. It does a bit more damage to it. Wait, are all the dragonflies always been that big and I just never noticed because I don't get that close to them usually? Skulls are often easiest to break just by rolling into them too. Ugh. Yeah. Purposefully chasing and hunting dragonflies is a pain, so if you ever get easy kills on them, take them. Got a little dungeon down here. Also, I do have almost 7,000 runes already. Let's grab the grace so we can warp back and maybe do something with those runes. So yeah, it's going to be 13.5. Oh, I do kind of want to get the 13.5 so I can buy that knight armor back at the round table hold. It's basic knight armor, but I've never worn it before, and I think it'll be good for the kind of paladin vibes I'm going for. I do actually like the iron armor you can get from the one merchant down... What, here? Yeah. It's got like this nice kind of feathery cape to it. But it's a little more brigand looking, a little more informal. I'm a holy knight. We're gonna look nice. We're gonna dress presentable. Wait. Oh, yep, okay. That's not the one I was looking for, but I swear I heard the little pitter-patter of imp feet. And then I just jumped at my own cape. There we go. Yep, trap hallway. One at a time, please. Oh, nice. Smithing stone. I did actually need some more of those for leveling up my equipment. Do I want to put the crossbow on main hand? Oh, and I do have a spear that I can put that Rings of Light onto. I don't think the imps are heavy enough to set off the trap on their own. Always check your corners. Uh-huh. I heard you. All right. Okay, alright. This boss is a big beefy gladiator who's gonna try and beat me up real bad. I'll use the skeletal militiamen once, show you what they look like, and then probably chuck them in storage. Oh, I keep forgetting I should mix a better flask. But for this one... Okay, let's go in with... Yeah, shield. This guy isn't too hard, but I'm all for using items too. If you have any doubt that you can defeat a boss, just go ahead and use like a pickled turtleneck for the stamina, restore the exalted flesh for the damage boost. And sometimes just having that extra little bit is enough to push you over the edge. So you can get it done the first time. Oh yeah, look at my skelly boys come back. Okay, well, you guys tried. Oh, Banished Knight Engvall. I've never actually used that summon before. We won't be able to use him right now because he takes a lot of FP. Yeah, 100 FP, and I only have 88 even when I'm full. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirit of Engvall, Banished Knight. One of the two knights dubbed the Wings of the Storm. Despite his banishment, he rejected the invitation of the grace-given lord, instead keeping watch over a masterless castle for many years, gaining renown as a hero of the fringes. But yeah, he's got that... Sounds like a guy of honor. He's got that nice armor and halberd. I think that's a good summon for a paladin. I'm gonna buy all that knight armor and find out I can't even equip it all because it's too heavy. What are we at now? 8,697. Okay. There are, fortunately, still many more dungeons if I weren't getting attacked by slimes. Guys. Okay, this is a mine here. Let's... Oh, yeah, and I forgot to do this too. So, we got pulled into the Dragon-Burnt Ruins by the trap chest and transported to Caelid. But, like I keep saying, every single runes or village or something has a treasure to loot, and we didn't technically get a treasure from those runes. So is there something still there? And the answer is yes. It's just one of the games that Elden Ring kind of reinforces its own rules within the game world over and over again. Oh yeah, there's a egg up here. Just a little ingredient. Let's grab that. No! Travesty. Slumbering egg, that's it. That is not a particularly useful ingredient to me. I don't think you can get them, I think 100% drop from an owl. If you hear an owl and look around for it, they'll drop those, and you can use them to make the anti-slumbering boluses, which I don't think help you if you're falling asleep already, if the status effect is 100% built up on you. But if you see it building up. Anyway, you don't even get the recipe for that for a while. But yes, here's the treasure in the Dragon-Burnt Ruins. You'll notice, like, you can't actually walk into it, but if you walk around the village enough, you might notice this building that does seem to have an interior if you just simply jump over the wall with torch. And then come down here. And it's our real reward. The Twin Blade. So the thing I like about that kind of game design is that it teaches both forward and backward. If this could be the place where you have that realization, and it kind of teaches you that, yes, in fact, there is a treasure in every ruin. It can also be the place that you come back to after learning that and go, was there something here the whole time? And then for the whole time after that, anytime you start a new game, you know there's this sweet Twin Blade right near the beginning that you can get almost instantly. I've done playthroughs with Twin Blades before, and they are actually kind of a lot of fun for dex builds. Really hard to use on a lot of enemies, though, because they're almost entirely slashing. So good for any sort of fleshy thing. But any sort of armored enemy or, you know, like a giant crab, naturally hard things, it's going to be downright miserable on. Yes, okay, let's go into the mine. Where is the mine? What are you guys doing over here? Having a party, eh? I think we could actually probably take this dragon on. Let's give it a go. Flying Dragon Agil. When breathing fire, they'll always spit off to the left. Oh. So that's a 1, 2, 3 beat, and then lunge. Three, dodge. When he breathes fire at his feet like that, run. Just run. Did you lose me, buddy? Run. Oh. Dodge. Big stompies. Don't go flying out of range. Oh, this is it. Oh, come on, no. Great, enemy felled. Okay, I think the crab got the... Whoa. Crab, chill. Chill, crab. But yeah, so the dragons in this game really aren't that bad. I love the dragon fight a lot. Oh God, what was the dark dragon in Dark Souls 3? Really good fight, but one of the things that bums me out about that fight a lot is just how much running around you do. It's such an epic battle, but so much of it feels like stamina management as you're just running over here, just trying to catch up. You know, gotta catch up to wherever the dragon moved and make sure that you still have stamina to get off 1 or 2 swings before he'll take off to, like, other side of the arena. And again, epic fight, I like it a lot. It's just not actually as fun as it could be, I think. But having Torrent in this and having that extra mobility to both chase and flee from the dragon so it can have those big epic area of attacks. They do tend to reuse the dragons over and over and over again. And by the time you beat this game for the first time, you will more than likely have their pattern down pat. I think I only took 1 clumsy hit during that whole fight. It was all just about the miserable range on this war pick. Oh, fighting dragons can be made a lot easier or a lot harder based on what weapon you're using. Oh yeah, like, look at how much better we would have done if we could have one-handed this giant axe. There's just so much wider of a range and arc on it. Love that axe. Okay, we're gonna work towards that. Since I think I've found the main issue with the war pick there. Oh yeah, okay, this island has some herba on it. Good herba. Loot everything from the dragon. Or everything that the dragon killed. Oh, nope. Sorry to bother you, sir. There's some more stuff we can get out here, but I keep getting so viciously sidetracked. I wanted to go to the mine. Let's go to the mine. Oh, good lord. Okay, no, that was it. I'm not lost. One of the tips you can buy from merchants gives you a pointer about land squirts, and that's what these things are. The tip is actually fairly helpful. I think that's the one that tells you that they're weak to poison. Let's make some poison arrows and mess with them later. There we go. Okay, I like that. Okay, so, yeah. Elden Ring has, I want to say, 3 different types of main dungeons, or smaller dungeons that you'll be doing. You'll be doing mines, like this. Oh no, there's mines, there's caves, like the wolf cave that we did before. There are catacombs, which we've done, like, 3 or 4 of now. Those ones are pretty numerous. And... shoot, maybe that is it. There's some variations on that too. But mines are where you will find a lot of the upgrade material just stuck in the wall, as well as miners will drop it with fairly high frequency. You are going to... the miners are kind of like these rock people with tough skin, so you're going to want a smashing weapon for them. If you were a samurai that started with an uchi katana, the mines are going to give you a very rough time if you don't have another weapon by now. So yeah, like maybe try the flail that I was talking about before, that I do love. Love the flail. And I'm still trying to build up those. Okay. Now that I got that lit, let's actually go and spend those souls on that armor. I don't think I can teleport from here, can I? No. I'm a total fashion Souls player too. It doesn't even matter at this point. So yeah, this really basic knight set will not drop anywhere else in the game. There's better things elsewhere, but if you want that particular set, put it on. Oh, we are going to be quite a bit heavier. Oh, can we do it? Yeah, still medium load. Nice, okay. Now I'm feeling more knightly. I like this. And...
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms.
Oh, no, we were just getting started with the mines. Okay. Now back to the mines. Limgrave Tunnel. Yeah, these guys here. And there's a smithing stone one, so that's enough to upgrade our weapon, but we'll keep going with the mine for now. I don't want to keep going back and forth all day. Oh my god, are my hits still bouncing? My hits are still bouncing. I wasn't expecting that. So that's what you see if you don't have sufficient damage of a certain type. And I guess I still just don't have enough crush damage. But you can see when I take a swing at these guys, the pick actually bounces off of them. Not on criticals. Can probably upgrade a bunch of our stuff. Ah, over here, yes. Rats scare me. Don't give them the chance to gang up on you. You will regret it. Okay, so you saw me jumping down the elevator before. That's gonna be a very common trope in these games. So I'm gonna take this elevator down the normal way. Which you might do if you were a first-time player. Now I want my crossbow again. What? Oh, I'm heavy rolling with the crossbow. Didn't even consider that. Wasn't paying attention. Make sure to check behind the little shack here. Find, oh, it's just a smithing stone one. But yeah, see, if you're following the natural progression of this dungeon, you're going to eventually end up here at a dead end. But again, remember, everything has a treasure. And these dungeons always have a boss, too. So where is it? Let's go find it. You backtrack to the elevator here. Take it back up. And that's when you'll notice, hey, what was that? So you can either ride the elevator back down and try and jump off, or I think you can just kind of come down this way manually. No, it took me to the wrong side. Okay. That's fine. Do it again. And then I forgot what I was doing and I started taking a drink. And didn't jump off. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, come on. I didn't expect him to turn around like that. I thought I was going to be able to get some backstabs in or something. Oh, look at that! What? How did I... Where did I find the poison stuff? Oh, I bought it from the one guy. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and craft some... No, I said I wasn't going to do poison. That's right, that's right. Getting sidetracked. Alright. When Holy Pot takes those guys out, let's not mess with them. Yeah, there, see, like, the hammer bounced off of them. I don't know what I was trying to do there. See, this is why I usually like taking the drop downs as well. Look at this one. Here we go. We got... No! Hubris is what we have. Mm. Back in 1 minute. All right. What were we doing? Not learning any lessons. For sure, for sure. What up, old man? I like how he just stood there and watched it fly right past. Did he know? Did he know? Ugh, going through those things like crazy. Alright, don't just try and walk off this one. Give it a little jumpsy. There we go. Golden rune one. But we do get this nice somber smithing stone one. Which I think is the only one in the dungeon, so it is a nice little treat if you do actually find your way to it. Alright. One last little munchie. We use those. We use the wool. Okay, fine. Let's try Noble Sorcerer Ashes. I don't think I've ever actually tried him before either. I am not expecting a lot. This is not a difficult boss, though. Nice. R2 strike to the ankle takes him down. Jerk. Okay. This wouldn't be that hard either if my vitality weren't so low. I do need to get on that. And the good old Dark Souls elevator trick. I don't intend to die again, but in case I do, just run over the button and walk off. Send it back up, that way you don't have to wait for it again. Okay, I'm gonna need more from you this time, Noble Sorcerer. I know that was mostly my fault, but well, at least he took that blow for me. And that is the Roar Medallion, which I don't think I have ever used in my life. It enhances roar and breath attacks. Oh! You know, I always forget about the breath attacks part, but some of the dragon miracles you can get are pretty devastating, and if that enhances those could be extremely potent. So yeah, maybe don't discount that. Alright, we will craft just one set of poison bolts so I can do this real quick. Oh yeah, that's gonna put me back on the heavy mode. By how much? Still. Okay. I think maybe we'll take the knight helmet off for now. Just go back to the bandit mask. So I can keep a more full equip load there. Ooh. And where were they? There's a nice little island over... Ooh. Refill on the herba. There's a nice little island there. So these things are normally kind of tanky, and they like to spew poison at you while you're trying to hit them, and they can be a pain to clear. That's going to take some time to clear out. Unless you do this. Shoot it. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's satisfying. Just one arterial leaf. That's okay. I like the arterial leaves. Oh, there is a weapon art over here. What's this? Let's grab that real quick while I'm thinking about it. Beware crab attack. Unsheath. Oh, that's a good one, but we're not going to be using that at all because that's more of a dex weapon thing. Okay, keep running from crabs. What are we doing next? Still running from crabs. Never stop running from crabs. I don't know if we want to take a side in that. We'll just let that play out. Oh yeah, let's do some more quests, some more dungeons. What's nearby? You know, I do kind of enjoy the closeness of the war pick, though. It's been a while since I've played a melee class that just gets so close and personal. Okay. Can we get down to the woods this way? Let's go meet Blythe. It's about time. Ooh, or clear this place out first. Okay, we got a little camp here. Let's clear this out. Starlight shards. So those can be used to gradually recover your FP. But they're also a currency for something. Don't use those right now. And I'm going to be honest, I've never really found them particularly useful items even with their intended use. They're probably good for mages to just go bonkers on a boss fight for a bit. But they give, yeah, continuously regenerating FP in the way that Elizabeth's mushrooms or was it the healing gems? What were they called in Dark Souls 2? Life gems. Gotta get those guard counters in. Yeah. Guess since we can't do square off, we'll fall back on the guard counters a bit more. Oh! No tooting! Oh my god, that wizard. You, buddy. Oh, we got a problem. We got a problem. And there's another one over there. Lovely. Little sniping bastard. Oh my god. Royal House Scroll. Okay, that's a key item that can be given to an NPC we haven't met yet to get more spells that I'm not going to use on this character. But good to know. Sorry, Pony. Great AP. That is a heavy thrusting sword. You know, that's kind of interesting too, but no dex build. It's DD. But yeah, that's kind of an interesting mashup. I'm wondering how much different it'll feel from a spear or regular thrusting sword build. Okay, that's that cleared out. And I was trying to get over here-ish. Which I'm realizing I do have a grace over there. But, you know, sometimes it's just fun to explore the world. And another lily. Nice. Oh, gravestones. I don't use these often. But they're usually placed here specifically so you can get down a cliff that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. I find staying on torrent for them helps just give me confidence with having that extra double jump if I want it. I thought I saw an arterial leaf over here. But it were nothing. Sorry, boyos. Okay, well, I honestly just want the runes off the grave, but I don't think you're gonna let me get them in peace. Alright, there we go. Oh! Another one still. So many wolves. Okay, there was a flask refill, so that's gotta be the group. Go. Munch, munch, munch. Okay, they're doing their own thing. I was gonna feel so bad if they ran home and found that. Like, no! Oh, yeah, okay, here's the owl. Owls don't flee from you. You can usually hear them from a distance. If you really need the slumbering egg, I really don't craft a lot of those boluses and I already have one, so we can be friends. Peace, buddy. Peace.
Hello. How nice of you to stop by again. Please buy something, won't you?
I don't know about buying, but what if I sold everything to you and made you give me runes? Alright. 14,000. I'm gonna buy that just because I like having all of the cookbooks, even if I don't know that I'll ever make a single beast lore pot in my life. But let's go Blythe. That's what we're doing. Where is he? Seriously, how do I still manage to get lost in this game so much? Behind me. Oh, I just needed to have confidence and keep going. Just have confidence and keep going. This is the place, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. There is the rune bear. I don't know if I really want to take him on right now. I mean, I don't, but we're gonna. Nice. Oh my god, okay, okay. Woo! Oh man, okay. That charge move he does is the nastiest, really. But other than that, as terrifying as they are, if you can just stay right up on them, they generally have a lot harder of a time hitting you. But also, for contextual clues, notice how that bear was sleeping in the patch of Trina's lilies, which you wouldn't know yet at this point, but I have told you, causes sleep. So those are particularly susceptible to sleepness. And when you get the sleep pots, you know, the throwable grenades, those will take them out quickly and in one hit. Very useful for taking them out later, but unfortunately we don't have that yet. But because these are ruins, it does indeed have treasure. Oh, Axe Talisman enhances charge attacks. Okay, that is a decent one. That's not the one I thought it was going to be. There's one that I think makes you do more guard damage through shields. And if I'm just going to be hacking away with my war pick, I do like the idea of being able to do shield damage. So Kale told us to use the snap gesture at the source, and you can actually use it anywhere around here, but if you're not paying attention, you won't see that Blythe jumps down here, and you may may not know you have to search for him, but if you saw him on top of the tower, yeah, he's right there. I just didn't see him on top of the tower. I heard him. Let's do switch, and I think if I can just... Boom. Yeah, there we go. Aw. Hey, buddy. It's a shame that great sword isn't in great sword, otherwise I might be able to use it.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange.
Sorry, I'm the strange one.
I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come and tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrowell is nothing and in need of a...
Alright, cool. So we've started Blythe's quest line. I used up all my luck fighting that first rune bear, and now I'm gonna have to fight that other one over here. For the recipe book, or I could just snatch it. Okay, here's a plan. Let's get all of these guys angry at me. Steal their herba. And then just run over here and grab this. Bear didn't even care. Oh, and I was all nervous for nothing. Okay, which one was that? I think it was this one here, the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 4. Fetid pot and roped fetid pot. Beast lore. Fire grease, exalted flesh. Holy, yeah, okay. I remember I got all those. Oh well. That makes this here, which uses the mushrooms and the gold-tinged excrement. And it's deadly poison, which is still poison, but it's a really bad poison. Like, it's the same status effect as poison. There's no... I think it's the same status effect as poison. It just does a lot of damage, and it'll... Yeah, it builds up on you too, so these are like the dung pies from previous games. So there you go. You got those if you want them. Oh. We are over here again, though. So let's refill on the tarnished golden sunflowers. You can see how much I love those pots. Just extremely handy items to have, and the ability to craft either these or the fire bombs easily in the early game without having to spend a ton of souls or runes on them helps immensely too. Seriously, use your items in this game. This game really wants you to use the items, and I think they recognize that in how, I don't want to say poorly, but, you know, a lot of the other games were so stingy with the items, it made them feel like they were more important, and you use them less as a result. And this game is like, no, really, use your items. They're easy to craft, there's a ton of things. Make sure you're using them, or you will die. Beep. I think there was another ash scarab over here somewhere, maybe in the woods. Is there an ash scarab here? Ash scarab. I might be confusing that with some other place. Oh no, I did already get one. It was the ground slam one, wasn't it? Good memory or bad memory? Okay, let's start talking to Kenneth here too, and then we can move back. Oh my god, noisy. Then we can move back down south here and get a couple things done at once that way. Where's Kenneth? There he is, over in this direction. Let's clear out the demi-humans first. Oh, Falchion, nice.
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Ertri, grant me succor.
Wait, was there one more? Yeah, there we go. That was some magic grease. That, as you may suspect, will allow you to briefly enchant your weapon with extra magic damage. Oh my god, Kenneth, yes, yes, yes.
Servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Ertri, grant me succor.
Don't say it again. Don't say it again. Don't do it.
Ah, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but, no. No, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
Obsessed with blood.
What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My
Yes.
fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me. Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval. Yes, now allow me to furnish you with a little advice. I would take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts were I in your shoes. That depraved lot are obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh. First, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man. Has he no shame, the big girl's blouse? And to think, he's the blood of Godfrey, last of the golden lineage. You almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it.
At least Kenneth's got the good teeth.
What are you waiting for? My fort. What do you wait? My fort.
Okay. Turn over here real quick. I see some more rooms for the gathering. Golden Room 6. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's right. I forgot. This is a cookbook. That's where you can make the sleep pots, and they need... just regular cracked pots. Okay. I think sleep is cool. Where sleep is non-violent. That is absolutely what it's what a paladin would use, right? You know, would paladins use sleep spell? Good. D&D nerds, let me know. Would paladin use sleep spell? Okay. Not a clear yes or no, but let's go ahead and make 2 of those, I guess. So the way I'm laying my items out here, and I might actually switch this up a bit at some point, but the way I'm laying out my items here is when you press down on the D-pad, it cycles through each one in turn, each one of the 10. But if you press and hold down, it drops back to the beginning. So I like to use the most used items, like attack items. I can always easily find my way back to the daggers or the pots for throwing damage with just a couple taps. After that, I start to put on the buffs, usually like the greases and other things. So when I'm ready to go into a boss battle, I can just kind of go like, you know, fire grease, pickled foulfoot, turtleneck, exalted flesh, flask of physique, summon ash, you know, one after the other, boop, 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 and then cycle back to the beginning with all of my attack items. And like I said, I keep the flasks, the recovery flasks in torrent here, and I still haven't put anything on that bottom slot. I'll put something on there eventually. Oh, actually, I know what I usually put on there. Soft cotton. Let's get that. We finished talking to Kenneth. Yeah, okay. So, quick detour. Come back over here where we met Rodrika. Who is still sitting there. Yep. And then if we just come up this way real quick. Run up the road. Past these dopes. And under the bridge here. Past the bats. Yeah, here we go. This is the path I was looking for. Oh, come on. I thought I had lost you. Alright, let's take you away from the finger mange so you don't hurt her. Or finger reader, whatever she is. The spring rabbit, let it go. What is she called? Finger reader crone.
You, please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless
Show
you.
hands.
Head to the foundation of gold tarnished. Traverse Rhea Lucaria, glintstone eventide, and reunite the half crescents at the grand lift. Oh, but the bridge is collapsed and cannot be crossed. lost. Only, why should that matter? Stormvale Castle still stands tall.
So they kind of acts as hints and guides for the game. So she's giving us more direction to pass into Lakes of Liurnia, but as you can see, the bridge is out. And it really looks like we're just gonna have to fight our way through Stormvale. But you can talk to her as many times as you want, she'll say the same thing, so if you forget it, she's also marked on the map. But this is why we're here. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 7. And that teaches us how to make soft cotton, staunching boluses for bleeding, and rainbow stone arrows. Colored light shine at the point of impact. You know, I've never used these ever. I should give them a shot. I don't know. See what they do. But yep, there's the boluses to heal bleeding. And soft cotton, which is 3 row of fruit and a smoldering butterfly. So let's go ahead and make, I don't know, 10 of them. I'm not using those smoldering butterflies for fire pots anymore now that I can make my holy pots. And we'll put that on the bottom slot there. There we go. So, Elden Ring treats fall damage quite a bit differently than Dark Souls. The window in which you take fall damage is lowered. You used to take it a lot more easily in Dark Souls, but now you take no fall damage in Elden Ring up to like 16 units, feet, whatever. I don't even know how much that is, but you'll get a feel for it after a while. And you die at 20. So there's just a very small frame where you take no damage, no damage, no damage, some damage, dead. So if you ever take a fall in Elden Ring and you take some damage, especially a lot of damage, you were so close to dying and you don't even know it. The soft cotton I never found to be particularly helpful for reducing fall damage, although it will do that. It just instantly gives you stealth that you can run through. So, especially when I'm in Stormvale Castle, you'll probably see me use a lot. I could just as easily crouch down and slowly sneak up behind somebody before getting the backstab. Or you can use some soft cotton and just run up on them like a maniac and wham! Right in the back of the head. And it's fun sometimes, you know? Sometimes you don't want to spend the tedious time stalking. You just want to hit him. You just want to hit a guy. And there's this, yeah, ash beetle over here. Ash scarab. Which has a parry type move that I don't find particularly useful. But I'll grab it anyway. Yeah, Stormwall. We'll see some of the Stormvale Knights use that later. Now, because I unlocked this grace earlier, let's warp back to Kenneth's fort. Fort Height. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I'm fine. Oh, I got a bunch of runes again. I really should level up and maybe buy some more miracles. Oh, I really want lightning bolt, but it'll be a little bit before I get that. So yeah, here we can see the demi-humans attacking the fort, but there's a ballista up there. So let's run past that. And start some shit with these guys. I was gonna guard counter him, but then I noticed his sword was really big, so I let him take the swing, and Decided to go for a backstab instead. There's another golden seed over here. Oh yeah, you're another guy with a big sword, huh? Dang, that was an R2. Thought I saw somebody else sneaking up on me. Okay. Gotcha. Been using this much yet. Oh. Oh yeah. Never mind. Okay. That bestial sling isn't the move I thought it was. I thought it was the ground claw thing. It does low damage, but I also really need to, well, cut my strength up more. Level up that beast talisman a bit more. But yeah, I'm willing to give that a bit more of a shot. It casts really fast, like it's really fast to come out for a miracle. Get these blood roses, the blood roses, ooh, and another Trina's lily. The blood roses are good for creating blood grease, which I think we actually get the recipe for in here somewhere, maybe. I won't be using that. I think paladins are anti-bleeding. Or at least bleeding is more tied to arcane in this game. Again, I'm just doing a paladin build for fun. If you're a new player and you're like, what the fuck's he talking about? Just don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I think Elden Ring is the most lenient FromSoft's game by far for just experimenting with things and kind of building your character out as you go and having fun with it. I think doing specific builds like I'm trying to do is just more of a challenge run thing for advanced players. When you have played the game so much that you like putting your own restrictions on it and say, yeah, I promise to myself I'm only gonna use holy spells. Oh my god, yeah, we got rats in here, guys throwing fire bombs. Okay, caught on that. Good lord. Okay, actually we're going to ignore you. Because there's a guy... That guy. I trust him less. And then there's also this guy here. And Knight already noticed me, and there goes Rat. Okay. It's fine. What's up, buddy? You get confused? Two can play that game. Give me my health back. Ooh. And he gives the bloody slash, Ash, which you saw him do to me there. It sends out like a bloody projectile that inflicts bleed if it connects. Not bad. Kind of actually very similar to the Holy Blade. I can't remember. Does it actually... No, it doesn't leave bleed on your weapon after it's done, or I would have seen that build up. Oh, that's what I keep meaning to do too. One of these times when I sit down at a site of grace. I'm gonna put away a bunch of items and stuff that I don't consider paladin enough for my build. And this is actually a key item, the Dectus Medallion left, which I think the finger reader was just talking about. Joining the two medallions. The right half is said to reside in Fort Faroth in the Dragon Barrow, far to the east. So, again, if we look at where we are now and go east from there, you can see that's the nasty Caelid area. And where is Dragon Barrow? Dragon Barrow is like... here? Is that it? I can't remember. We'll find it. Not a primary concern right now. Or for a while, for that matter. But, you know, if you're doing this little fort here, might as well grab that, because you're going to need it eventually. I think there's stuff over here. Smithing stone? God, why do I remember that? Like, the things that I remember and the things that I don't, just baffling. And see, like, he just had his back away from me. That was free health. Don't need to heal or waste a flask on it. That's why I like that Crimson Dagger. Huh? Huh? You want to throw some firebombs? You want to do it now? Oh. Guess he didn't want to have a water balloon fight after all. Oh, Cookbook 6. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, blood recipe. Blood grease, drawstring blood grease, bloodbone arrow fletched, and bloodbone bolt. All the blood stuff. Alright, so we can report that back to Kenneth. And I was going to keep going down this way for a moment. Move Blythe's quest forward. So Blythe asked us to look for a fellow named Darrowill. And I avoided this earlier because I knew what I was doing. But you may have found the Everjail up here with Darrowill in it. And if you already killed him, it's fine. Blythe will just be here, standing there, waiting to congratulate you and offer you the reward. There's... I don't think it affects the quest at all, whether you do this with or without Blythe. But, you know, we love Blythe. So we're going to do it with him, because we can. Go ahead and enter the Ever Jail. Boop. And then you can see a summon sign for him here. Oh, yeah. This guy's so big. When I jump, I'm almost as tall as him.
Darrowell, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Okay, over by the purple is where the enemy spawns in. And this guy is pretty frantic and can be kind of tough if you want to solo him. His moveset is so fast and weird. Oops, I wasn't going to make it there. Sloppy, but we got it done. And that Bloodhound's Fang is a fantastic strength dex weapon with a really cool move on it that a lot of people like. I've never used it. Not really my style, but yeah. And then there's Blythe. Either waiting for you after the battle, or he'll already be here if you killed Darrowell earlier. Same result.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your
Smooch.
prize.
Somber Smithing Stone 2.
Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Raya Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon.
I think part of the reason why I like Blythe's quest line so much and the larger things that it leads into, no spoilers for now, is just that you really feel like you're getting in with the group of friends. Kale's like, oh yeah, I know a guy, let me introduce you to him. And you talk to Blythe, and Blythe is super cool, and he's like, oh yeah, I know another guy, let me introduce you to him. And it goes places. Oh god, it's so hard not to follow this quest line through. I'm gonna be a good boy. Smashy McGood boy. We're a paladin. We love the two fingers.
That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
Blunt and to the point. Ah, I like you, buddy. Where friends? Okay, and now back to Kenneth there. So let's go to the church. I don't want to fight that guy. Hee. Ah! They will attack! Okay. I missed twice, so I was like, you earned your freedom, but then I was like, will they attack you? I don't know if I knew they would actually attack before. See, you can play this game for 500 hours and still just learn stuff.
I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort? Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead to boot. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now,
You were.
here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
I guess that's a decent dagger. I've never actually done a dagger playthrough.
Right then. Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well, under the Earth Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Height, Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
Oh my god. He's so white. Hey, look at me. I have a demi-human friend. Yeah, I have a demi-human friend too. His name's Bach.
Ah, yes. I've been meaning to ask. Would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future, stout warrior. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erdtree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not?
Uh-huh. Man, why do I feel like that was so backhanded? But okay.
Very well indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Erdtree blessed.
We are.
Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do.
Alright, let's go back and talk to him real quick. Oh, you know, I might end up doing a great bow instead of a crossbow thing, too. But yeah, let's go back and finish Kenneth's quest line for now, just so I don't forget to do it. He doesn't do anything for a tremendously long time, but do feel free to come back and check in on him from time to time and see if he's moved. I can't remember what the actual trigger is or when it happens. But, you know, like, give it another 60 hours of gameplay. And while, I guess, Kenneth may be okay with the demi-humans here in his fort, I guess we're not. Oh, did I not finish picking up all the loot and stuff here before? But yeah, look at these buggers trying to flank me. Oh, they're trying so hard.
Is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort? Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found, with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I must begin my search for a true and stalwart...
Alright, begin your search. Alright, taking another quick break. I'll be back in just a minute.
I must speak for a true.
Muted the microphone. Just realized that unmuted. It's okay. I was just talking about all of the different stuff that I did and how I think most of that was cleared out. But then I saw a mark on the map that reminded me of the artist's shack nearby. I think we can jump on this and get up there. We get up that way? We can. Yes. Yes. Oh, and there's a scarab there. I think that's just a somber smithing stone scarab, though. Forgot that was an exploding one. But yeah, you can see the timing on those is much more forgiving than the crystal lizards and other things of that nature. Here's the artist shack. So there are a couple places in the game where you will find these paintings, and you can examine them. And it gives you an item on the last page here, the info page. You can see the Homing Instinct painting. Work of a wandering artist, reminiscence of a painting titled Homing Instinct. This painter is said to have captured the landscapes seen during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. The soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead's last moments can be discovered by visiting the location depicted even now. So yeah, trying to figure out where that is, and then going there. And I have all of these memorized at this point, but it's kind of fun figuring out where it might be. So you could see a minor Erd tree in that image, which is probably that Erd tree, and it was being viewed through some arches. Oh, okay, keep getting distracted too. Let's go back to Round Table Hold for a moment. Do some leveling up and upgrade our weapons too, I think.
Well, I took you've no matter lay out your own.
Alright, let's sell off all our hard rooms. Nice, almost 25,000. What can we do? We can strengthen our weapon. And we can strengthen the seal. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, goodness. Well, it's because we don't have a lot of strength yet. But yeah, you can see the Clawmark Seal +3 is still less than the Finger Seal +0 by 1 incantation scaling. But that's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's put the rest of these points into leveling. Oh, and we can add another charge to our flask. Good. Use 2 golden seeds. And we still don't really have a lot of spells we're casting or anything, so I think 6-1 is going to continue to be good for now. We are going to want to go... Well, let's do 5 and 2. That's fine. Level up. We definitely need some more vigor. Some more strength. Maybe one more faith. And I just really want that strength more than I want the vigor. So sue me. Okay. And sort chests. So things a paladin would use. Not skeletal militiamen. Not rotten stray. I think the Wandering Noble and Noble Sorcerer Ashes, those are both... Yeah. Wolves. Not really super paladin-y, or the jellyfish, but, you know, they come from a good place. We like them. They're still noble. They're not evil or dark in any way, I don't think. Even though the jellyfish does poison. But that's just their nature. It's just a jellyfish. Save Engvall. Okay. No point storing those, but get rid of the daggers. Not going to use them at all. EP, the Falchion, Bloodhound's Fang, Uchigatana, Twin Blade. You know, I just really don't care for the design on that Beast Crest heater shield, so I'm going to put that one away for now. We'll keep the Blue Crest heater shield. You can notice the brass shield is almost a straight upgrade, with the exception that it weighs twice as much and requires 6 more strength. So that's kind of the trade-off that you're making there. It's not necessarily that the brass shield is a straight better shield, although you could certainly make that argument if you wanted to. But if you don't want to deal with that extra weight, or you have a dexterity or int character that's not going to, distribute those extra 6 points into strength, then yeah, the Blue Crest Heater Shield makes a lot more sense for you. I think we will get around to doing Great Shields eventually. I'll leave the rest as it is.
Ah, well then.
I would like to get the full heal. And, oh, yeah, okay. I should start. That'll be the next thing. Let's come back here and buy a bunch of miracles next. Because if I'm going to do a paladin build, I really need to start feeling a bit more paladin-y. But, what are we doing now? I'm getting a little tired again. I think let's come back to the very beginning and take on the Tree Sentinel. Let's just get that done. That'll be the last thing we do for the day. Alright, still just chilling here. Oh, and you can actually use summons in the small area, so we're going to go with the wolves. Oh, he's going to be holy too. So, let's do this real quick. We are going to reset the ash on our war pick. Okay, so we're going to do Sacred Vow, because that'll give us a generic buff, and we're only going to do a standard. Alright, here we go. Here we go. He's really not that bad. Psychs me out every time, though. All right. Ugh. Good work, boys. You did well. And yeah, you can see 2,000 runes and the golden halberd. Which, if you want the challenge, you can absolutely take them on right out of the gate at the start of the game. And those 2,000 runes will go a lot farther. He'll also be a lot harder. I think he can be easier if you're mounted too, using certain weapons. Yeah, let's take a look at the weapon he gave us. The Golden Halberd, which actually already has Golden Vow as its skill loaded. So that just gives like a damage buff. And you can see, oh yeah, it takes 30 strength, 14 dex, and 12 faith in order to wield properly. So, wait, how much is my strength? 19, which means I'm getting another 9 additional. 28 is my effective strength when two-handing. So I need some more dex and strength before I could even two-hand it. Oh man, though. We are pretty close. Is this what I'm gonna do? Overhead, side, side. Okay, yeah, it's a 4-hit combo. Overhead, sweep, sweep, sweep. R2 is big overhead. Running stab. Yeah, that's the... and then... yeah, I think that's everything. Okay. Oh man, okay, I need some golden armor. And then I think we'll really start to feel the paladin effect. Maybe in between live streams, I'll grind some of those Godric knights, get their armor. See how I feel about that. Okay.